Swizz Beatz is one of the greatest producers of all time and have made some of the biggest and most revered songs of all time. Coming from New York City, Swizz Beatz really cut his teeth in the late 90s and 2000s with the Rough Riders. He was one of the few producers that shied away from sample-based production and preferred to use keyboards in his production. I'm going to start this video off a little bit different by quoting an interview Swizz Beatz did in a Complex article about his equipment. He says, "My equipment list started from two BD10 Gemini turntables with a wood grain Gemini mixer, the small one. Then I graduated to the Technic 1200 and I got the other Gemini mixers. I always liked the Gemini mixers. On the production side, I started out with a Dr. Rhythm drum machine. I had an old TR-808. Then my cousin's boyfriend, who was Bobby Brown's brother, gave me an MPC-60, which was my first MP. I remember hooking that all up to my turntable, and that was that. As far as the keyboard, I remember getting the Korg M1. I was sampling from the M1 into my drum machine. I was the first person doing that. I had the black M1 where I was doing If I Should Die and Coming of Age for Jay-Z's Volume 2 Hard Knock Life. As a matter of fact, I did Money Cash Hoes on the Korg M1 too. From there, I started pairing up all these keyboards to my MP, so I would get the Triton, the Trinity, and all those different things that go with it. I was into the sound modules, so I had a bunch of those, and when I started to try new things, I didn't like it. Even today, I use the MPC 3000 and Logic, only because I'm able to bang out when I'm traveling. My new tracks are made on Logic. The stuff on Watch the Throne was from Logic. Busta Rhymes, Stop the Party, and a couple things off my album are from Logic because I'm traveling with it. My in-studio stuff is my MP and all those fucking keyboards. That pretty much sums up the early portion of gear Swizz used in his career. Nowadays, Swizz used a lot of MPCs, including the MPC Studio, the MPC Renaissance, and you can also see him use the Ableton Push 2 in this video. Last but not least, Swizz used the Studio Logic VMK 188 Plus keyboard. He talks about it in his Billboard interview. Swizz Beatz is one of the greatest hip-hop producers of all time, working with some of the greatest artists of all time, including the late DMX, Kanye West, Drake, and Jay-Z. Shoutouts to Katrina 8402 and Amir Rasheed for the recommendation to cover Swizz Beatz. If you have a producer that I haven't done yet, or something interesting about the producer that I didn't cover, put it in the comment section below. If you are interested in any of the equipment I spoke about in this video, I have included a link to it in the description below. Thanks for watching.